Hi, my name's Jeremy,
My name is Jessica.
and we were once like you guys.
Sleep deprived.
Um, very, very tired.
Had a baby that went to sleep no earlier than 11 p.m.
Um, Overtired,
Sleep deprived.
sleep deprived,
Yeah.
and really no time for anything else except for feeding the baby and putting the baby to sleep, and then trying to get some sleep ourselves.
I was probably about on the brink of losing my mind and didn't realize it, but luckily he did. Our baby went from sleeping really, really well from 2 to 4.5 months to completely regressing from 4 to 6.5 months and was waking up every hour and a half to 2 hours. And the only way he'd fall back asleep was either with motion in the car or through nursing. So there were nights where I was falling asleep on his floor while nursing in order to try to get a couple of minutes of sleep and to get him to sleep for longer. And I looked at Jeremy one day and said, I just wish that there was somebody that we could call. I don't care. I'll pay anything for them to just say, here's your situation, here's your kid, based on all this information, here's the best plan for you. Because I had read and read and read and read and read and was completely overwhelmed. And Jeremy found someone.
Um, Thank God, because we would drive, on the nights where he wouldn't fall asleep feeding, we would drive him around till he fell asleep, and then try and transfer him from the car seat up the stairs into his crib without waking him up. And when he did wake up, we would have to repeat the process and continue to do that over and over until finally the transfer happened that he did not wake up, and we would again get a couple hours sleep. And anyway, so we made a meeting with Tracy, and it really changed our lives.
Within 24 hours, or 12 hours, I think our lives changed completely. I was completely against the concept of letting a baby cry it out. I told Tracy that before she came, and all of my friends had just said, you have to do it. You have to do it with no other information. And I had heard horror stories about babies crying for 8 hours straight, and it just was not for me. Tracy came in. She presented us with a bunch of different options after speaking to us and getting to know what was going on in our child a little bit and how we felt. She presented us with 3 different plans that could work. And ultimately, we actually decided, after she educated me a lot, to let him cry it out. And it honestly was the best thing for him. The best part about it for me that allowed me to feel comfortable doing it was that she didn't just say, let him cry, close the door, and walk away. She said, here's 10 different things that you should be doing before you ever let him cry to set him up for success for when you actually do it. And in the end, he cried for no more than 25 minutes.
And it wasn't consistent crying.
No, it wasn't consistent crying. It helped us learn what his different cries were, because it wasn't the type of crying that made me want to rip my hair out, run into the room and save him. It was so clear so quickly that it was a different type of crying that wasn't scary and wasn't unhealthy. And he cried for 25 minutes, slept for 6 hours straight. Within a week, was sleeping 13 hours a night. He's now 14 months old and has continued to do so through sickness. He's had pneumonia, he's had teeth, kind of. And so far, he is stuck all in his crib. Same thing for naps. And we couldn't be more grateful, because literally we didn't know what to do with ourselves. And the best part was that Tracy really approached it with a very human-oriented perspective. She wasn't saying you have to do this. She understood my reservations and was very empathetic. Wasn't afraid to tell us about her own experiences. She was there for me and Jeremy the whole way through. I think she probably has about 300 texts from me that could rival a novel. And we've never been happier.
Right. So thank you very much, Tracy. You really
Changed our lives.
You changed our lives, and we're grateful to you and the system that you use, and for all the education and explanation, as we really understood our child a lot better than we did prior to meeting you. So hope to see you soon, and any parents out there with any type of sleep issues, Tracy is your woman.
Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you.